Today, we leave the busy streets behind and journey to the mysterious shores of Loch Lomond, a picturesque Scottish landscape known for its tranquil beauty. But beneath its placid waters and rolling hills lie tales of betrayal, ancient curses, and spectral figures that have haunted these shores for centuries. Dare you venture into the mysteries that linger in the mist over Loch Lomond? One of the most haunting legends from Loch Lomond is the story of Murray's Curse, a tale of loyalty broken by greed. In the wake of the failed Jacobite rebellion of 1745, the Marquis of Tullibardine found himself on the run, desperate for refuge. Seeking sanctuary, he turned to an old friend, Buchanan of the Ross, confident that the Highland law of hospitality would protect him from the government forces in pursuit. But Buchanan had fallen prey to darker instincts, and whether driven by fear or ambition, he betrayed his guest, locking him in a room while he rode out to inform the authorities of Tullibardine's presence. When the Marquis realised his friend's treachery, he unleashed a curse that would echo through generations. There'll be Murrays on the braes of Atholl when there's ne'er a Buchanan at the Ross. And in eerie fulfilment, Buchanan's family did indeed meet swift and mysterious ruin. The laird himself met a sudden tragic end, thrown from his horse as he left his estate. In the years that followed, his family line dwindled until no heir remained to carry on the Ross name. Visitors to Ross Priory, where the betrayal took place, have long spoken of a chill in the air, a feeling of sadness and anger that hangs thick in certain rooms. Strange draughts, whispers in the night, and the occasional sighting of a dark figure wandering by the lake are said to be the remnants of the Marquis's restless spirit, ensuring that his curse endures. Not far from these haunted lands lie the ruins of Balloch Castle, where another spirit mourns an unbearable loss. This castle was once home to Isabella, Duchess of Albany, whose life was torn apart in 1424 when her father, husband, and two sons were executed by King James I. Their swift downfall was brutal, punishment for years of political rivalry and intrigue. Heartbroken, Isabella withdrew to Balloch Castle, where she spent her final days in mourning. Isabella's spirit is said to haunt the ruins, marked forever by the grief she bore. She is known as the Weeping Duchess, her apparition often seen dressed in black, her figure cloaked in mourning robes. Witnesses report a cold, sorrowful presence lingering in the castle ruins, especially on the anniversary of her family's execution. Stand by the ancient moat at dusk, and you may catch a glimpse of her ghostly form or hear the faint sound of weeping in the wind, a heartbreaking echo of a grief that has yet to fade. Loch Lomond itself holds yet another supernatural secret, a ghostly boat that drifts across its waters. This spectral vessel is said to date back to the time of Robert the Bruce, who fled across Loch Lomond with his men during one of the most desperate moments of his campaign. According to legend, Bruce's boat was filled beyond capacity, and only a handful survived the treacherous crossing. Today, on misty nights, a lone boat appears, gliding silently across the loch. Witnesses describe it as eerily still, as though it floats without disturbing the water. Figures clad in ancient armour sit motionless aboard, their faces hidden in shadow. Locals believe these are Bruce's men, condemned to an eternal journey, never reaching the safety of the shore. Those who have encountered this ghostly sight report a sense of dread, as though they've glimpsed the souls of the past, endlessly reliving their final moments on Loch Lomond's haunted waters. And then there's the island of Inchmurrin, Loch Lomond's largest isle, whose shadows hold one last tragic tale. Once a retreat for the noble Lennox clan, Inchmurrin became a place of sorrow, following the violent fate of Duchess Isabella's family. The ancestral stronghold, now a crumbling ruin, casts a dark presence over the land, a reminder of the clan's suffering. But the ruins hold more than memories. They hold echoes of the past, ghostly traces of those who loved, fought, and lost everything on this small island. Visitors to Inchmurrin have reported sightings of figures dressed in noble attire, wandering the ruins before vanishing without a sound. At night, strange cries echo from the abandoned remains, like the voices of those reliving their final days. Though their presence is said to be more sorrowful than menacing, the spirits of the Lennox family appear bound to this place, tethered to the island where their story met its tragic end. Loch Lomond is a land of stark beauty, but beneath its serene surface lies a darker story, a tapestry woven with betrayal, loss, and spirits that have never fully faded. These stories of vengeful curses, grieving duchesses, and spectral boats are as much a part of the loch as the mountains that rise above it. They remind us that Scotland's history is never fully laid to rest, that some chapters remain open, etched into the land and passed down through generations. Thank you for joining me. Loch Lomond holds many secrets, some resting just beneath the surface, waiting to be told. The next time you visit Loch Lomond's shores, you may find more than the beauty of the landscape awaiting you.